In this third video, I'm going to continue editing this document and showing you how to go through and adding alt text or alt titles and descriptions to images and also to tables, and how to reconfigure unclear hyperlink texts. In the last video, I showed you how to go about creating headings, which you see here in the styles list, a heading 1 and heading 2, and how to apply it to the different key sections in your syllabus. I also showed you how to do some shortcuts to make that process faster. So in this example now, I went through and I made everything that's in bold actual headings. So now you can see all along here in my headings area, my navigation, all those different sections are now in fact screen reader ready. They could tab and go through each section. If I even click on them, you see it actually jumps to the specific areas very easily, and again a screen reader would be able to read that quite well. You'll also notice now in our errors missing is the headings and unclear formatted documents. So we're already on our way to making this more accessible. So at this point, now that I've made all those sections heading friendly, I'm going to go through with the rest of my issues in my document. So picture 1 right away, that has a problem. It does not have a name, so a screen reader cannot read it out loud, in fact what that image is, and it doesn't have a description, so it's missing alt text. So with any image, and this also works with tables as well, we need to format it and give it a name and a description. What I would suggest is to select the image in your document, right click, and choose Format. You will also see this in the Pictures tool up top saying Format as well. I just find this faster to get to it. So I'm going to click on Format Picture, and that'll open up another little box. Go to the third one, that's Layout and Properties. You'll see it next to this Effects, and you'll see a tab called Alt Text. I'm just going to twirl that down, and right away it's going to ask for a title and a description for this image. So the title of this can be his name, Dr. Bob Smith. I would write that in there. And in the description, I would write, this is an image of your professor, Dr. Bob Smith. Okay. So right away, we have a title and description. So notice now in our accessibility report that alt text for the image is now gone. So already we're starting to get underway with accessible images in the syllabus. I'm just going to close this out by hitting the X. So let's go to the alt text issue for the table. So I'm going to click on the word table, jumps me to the table area, and highlights it for you. So just like the image, we need to edit it and give it an alt name and also a description. So this is for the evaluation procedure and grading policy. It's going down and giving us the assignment type and what it's graded. So maybe I would want to call it weighted based on the following percentages. I could just highlight this whole text as a good description. I'm just going to copy it, Control C to copy, or you can right click and choose copy. I'm going to make sure that I have the table highlighted still. I'm going to right click on it and choose Table Properties, just very similar to the image properties. I'm going to go to the last tab, choose Alt Text. There it is again, just like what it was with the image. So for the title, perhaps I can name it just Grading or Assignments. And Grading. And in the description, I'm just going to paste in Control V. Assignments in this course are weighted on the following percentages table, so they know it's a table, and say OK. Once I did that, as you can see, it's no longer there. So now I'm going to go down. This will be gone when I save it. For the hyperlink text, I'm going to click on the first one where it says Moodle Tips and Technology Features. So instead of listing out the entire long URL, I'm just going to grab this and I can just cut it. I'm going to right click, choose cut, get rid of that, and I'm going to highlight Moodle Tips and Technology Features. I'm going to right click on that and choose hyperlink, and I'm just going to paste that link right in, Control V. There's the name of the URL, and there you go. So now you'll notice that hyperlink issue is now gone. So Moodle tips and technology features, and I could just delete the rest of this. The second one, HTTP, this one's about distance learning. I'm going to do the same process. I'm going to cut this, right click, cut. Where it says information about distance learning, highlight that, right click, hyperlink, and paste it in. Click OK. So now these make sense in context now. So it won't read out the entire URL. So I'm going to do that here on my last link. I'm going to cut this, Success Center, hyperlink, and paste it. And I'll just delete that excess information. So now you see, it's all gone. So that was really easy for the links. So just make sure when you do hyperlinks that you make sure it's in context and it won't read out the entire piece.